Is it okay for me to intro my songs and say what they are? Okay, great.
We're ready to go, so yeah, just feel free to introduce your songs.
All right. Well, this first song I'm going to play is called Rock the Library USA. It's from my brand new album, Bryan Super Epi Fun Time 3, and it's about how I hang out in the libraries all day across the country, city to city, before my shows, because it's a free place to hang out. Well, honey, I know what you need. I like to write, you like to read. I really like the way you look. Are you gonna check out my library book? 'Cause I'm your host with the most rockin' libraries, coast to coast on I-10, I-20, I-30, 40, I-50, I-60, I-70, 80. I love you, baby, don't mean maybe. You're hotter than mashed potatoes and gravy. And I'm your host, A-OK, rockin' libraries USA. Yeah, you look so cute in your glasses, studying for college classes. No fails, only passes, sweeter than Alabama molasses. I'm your host with the most rockin' libraries, coast to coast on I-10, I-20, I-30, 40, 50, I-60, I-70, 80. I love you, baby, I don't mean maybe. You're hotter than mashed potatoes and gravy. And I'm your host, A-OK, rockin' libraries USA. Yeah, rock, rock, rock the library. 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 I'm your host, A-OK, rockin' libraries USA. Let's rock. Yeah, honey, I know what I need. I like a girl who likes to read. Come on, baby, I'm no fool. I know that the library's cool, and I'm your host with the most rockin' libraries, coast to coast on I-10, I-20, I-30, 40, I-50, I-60, I-70, 80. I love you, baby, don't mean maybe. You're hotter than mashed potatoes and gravy. And I'm your host, A-OK, rockin' libraries USA. Thank you very much. Thank you, folks.
All right, welcome back to another edition of the Savvy Sounds mini-series. It's our take on NPR's Tiny Desk, and I'm going to start there because I actually saw, Bryan, that you put in an application for applying to Tiny Desk.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and thank you very much for checking that out. That's true. Yeah, I guess I didn't pass the judge panel there, but
but you made it here.
Well, that's good. I am glad to be here, and I appreciate y'all having me on the show.
Absolutely. So, Bryan Bielanski, you've been playing music for, gosh, what, 25 years or so now?
Close to that, yeah. Uh-huh.
And so you got your start with, was it Anguish?
Yep, that was my band for many, many years. I finally decided to let it go in 2019, and 2020 is when my solo career officially started. I'd done some solo stuff in between, like losing band members.
Okay.
So that's I was mixing solo tours with band tours, and then I just got to the point where I'm like, well, why don't I just go all in with the solo career? So, and things have been going really good since I made that call.
2020, though, I mean, what a time to launch a career, solo career anyway.
Indeed, yeah. I had a 11-month tour planned, and of course I got 2 months into it and everything shut down. But when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. I just spent the time, writing a lot of songs and just getting everything ready for when everything got back to normal.
So the first song you're playing for us, you're talking about being in libraries and just reading up on some of the interviews that you've done. You literally use libraries as kind of a place of refuge and a place to work as you're touring all over the country.
And that's true. Yeah, they're kind of like my makeshift offices across the country, because I just, it takes a lot of planning and organizing to execute these long tours. So, I pretty much get in a library and hunker down all day and just send a bunch of emails and, keep things moving.
So after we're done here, we're going to take you over to a public library and have you do a quick PSA for them. Be like, hey, libraries are great.
Well, that would be great. Yeah, actually, and I strongly, I love libraries. I think it's a great service that, all communities provide. And I think, youngsters spending time there instead of out on the streets would be a great thing for people. This next song I'm going to play for everybody is the first single from the album, Bryan's Super Happy Fun Time 3. And this song's called I'm Your Super Mario. Baby, I'm your Super Mario. Oh yeah, you're Super Mario. Give me a try, you won't be sorry, oh. Oh no, you won't be sorry, oh. I'm getting big, I'm getting super. I'm gonna save you from King Koopa. You're gonna be my Princess Peach. The level 8 castle is in my reach. Baby, I'm your Super Mario. Oh yeah, you're Super Mario. You just stay away from Wario. Oh no, don't go with Wario. You're gonna be my Princess Peach. The level 8 castle is in my reach. All my dreams have come true, except the one where I save you. Where I save you, where I save you, where I save you. Do-do, 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 do-do. All my dreams have come true, except the one where I save you. I just wanna be your guy, and we'll have a super happy fun time. Baby, I'm your Super Mario. Baby, I'm your Super Mario. Baby, I'm your Super Mario. Baby, I'm your Super Mario now. Thank you, folks. Thanks a lot.
On your website, you talk a little bit about being kind of like an alternative artist, but I feel like that doesn't do you justice because your songs are a little bit different than what you're going to hear if you're just listening to kind of top 40 type music.
Well, thank you. Yes, and yeah, the bio is a little old now. Perhaps a few years ago with the first Bryan Super Happy Fun Time album, it was a little bit more alternative, but like I was talking before our interview started, audiences have been really resonating with the retro rock and roll stuff. So come of late, especially with the latest album there, I've just kind of tried to double down on that since it's what people are enjoying.
So where do you find kind of inspiration for the music and for the songs that you write?
Definitely find a lot of inspiration from my travels. I do write a lot of songs about what it's like being a traveling musician, and so there's like some storytelling elements there. But then also just I find inspiration like in a lot of the classic themes of the old rock and roll songs too. So definitely kind of between my influences with the traveling and the the oldies rock and roll that I love so much, that's kind of where my songs come from.
And I saw somewhere that you have played in every of the lower 48 states plus Hawaii.
That is correct. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So just Alaska is the last one on the bucket list. So they better watch out because eventually they're going to be in my sights there.
Well, after Alaska, it's like, what's next? Are you going to go hit like Guam, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands?
Indeed. Yeah. The Marianas.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to go everywhere at that point. I mean, and so you talk about, using the library. I mean, you're literally kind of that musician that's like living out of their vehicle and like going anywhere and everywhere to play.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, because and before I started traveling full time, I mean, when you stick in just one place, there's only so many places that you can play over and over and over again. So
Sure.
it was the logical step to branch out and just kind of spread out. And it's one of the greatest things I like about it is just seeing all the different places, meeting all the different people, and yeah, just that's one of the goals. Just getting to more places and having my music get discovered by more people.
But the Charlotte area is still home, right?
It is technically still home. Yes, I have an address here, and my tours are always split up into like spring tour, summer tour, fall tour. So I'm actually on my week off in between my summer and the fall tour right now.
Gotcha.
So it worked out perfectly, and for me to stop by.
You're on a break.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so for my final song, I'm going to do one from my album Before Last, Bryan Super Happy Fun Time 1. This song's called Pretty Baby. Love you once, love you twice, love you more than beans and rice, my baby, my pretty baby, my little lady, my pretty baby. Love you up, love you down, I gotta love you where I found my baby, my pretty baby, my little lady, my pretty baby, yeah. Love you here, love you there, I gotta love you everywhere, my baby, my pretty baby, my little lady, my pretty baby. Love you once, love you twice, love you more than beans and rice, my baby, my pretty baby, my little lady, my pretty baby, my little lady, my pretty baby, yeah. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. All right.
Great job.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, y'all.
When you're out on the road, not only going to different gigs and performing, are you still kind of writing and thinking about what that next album is going to look like?
Oh, 100%. Yes. Every tour, I'm writing all the songs for the next album because I do like to put out one album a year. Sometimes it's a little bit of a crunch to get that many songs. Sometimes the songwriting, so it's either feast or famine. Like I'll go through months without writing anything good, and then all of a sudden a bunch of them just come to me. So I'm always like, fingers crossed for when the spurts of good songwriting comes. Because when you try to write the songs, it never happens like that. It's just they kind of come out of nowhere. Usually when I'm driving too, since I spend a lot of time driving, that's when the ideas come to me.
Is that one of those where you're driving and then you're yelling at your phone, Siri, take this down?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I definitely don't sit there and try to write it with a pen while I'm driving. But yeah, totally. I'll hit the do the record and everything.
Do you have kind of a favorite song on the new album, or is that a little bit like saying I'm going to pick one of my children as my favorite?
No, I do really like the Rock the Library song because it's just like it's a true part of my daily life, and like all the shows that I play it at, there's almost always a librarian there, and they're always talking about how much they love the song, and once again, I hope like maybe younger people that are listening to my music that they might want to spend more time in libraries because of the song, so that's kind of a little hope there too. So that's probably my favorite song off the album.
Nice. So if people are interested in finding out more about your music, checking out where you're going to be next, where can they go to check out all the information?
Oh, absolutely. BryanSuperHappyFunTime.com is like the one-stop shop. It's got my tour calendar, got the music page where they can stream all the music for free, or also buy the downloads, t-shirts, just a little page with all my video appearances and stuff, and links to all the different streaming services that people like to listen to music to on as well. So definitely BryanSuperHappyFunTime.com.
Awesome. Bryan Bielanski joining us on this month's Savvy Sounds. Bryan, thanks so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And we'll see you next month.